Which full-size digital piano should you get if you are an absolute beginner piano student with just $350 to spare? And with this $350, you want a digital piano with 88 touch-sensitive keys, has a decent sound, with features and functionality a beginner piano student needs, and designed to look like an elegant piece of furniture in your living room or in your bedroom. You might want to take a closer look at Donna's latest DDP-60. The most important feature in a digital piano is the key action. You can use third-party software sounds if you don't like the ones on board the digital piano, but you are stuck with the key action. At this bargain basement price, you will be disappointed if you are expecting a fully weighted key action. Targeting beginner students who are still developing their touch, Donna has used a semi-weighted key action with 5 user-configurable touch-sensitive curves on this digital piano. This means the keys react to how hard or gently you play. The action is pretty stiffly strung, edging it closer to how a fully weighted keyboard feels. The keys are a standard size with a textured key surface, simulating ebony and ivory keys of old traditional grand pianos. A red felt liner serves to keep dust out of the key pivots, dampen key noise, and provide an aesthetic touch. While the action isn't class-leading, especially at the key pivots, which isn't surprising considering the price tag, it is more than sufficient for beginner piano students, which is the demographic this digital piano is targeting. If you have a bigger budget and prefer a fully weighted and graded key action, check out the video description for my recommendation. At a mere couple of $100 for a furniture-style full-size 88-key digital piano, I wasn't expecting Grammy Award-winning sounds. What is important for a beginner student is that the default grand piano tone must be pitch perfect and should sound authentic enough. The DDP-60 comes with 128 voices, including acoustic and electric pianos, chromatic percussion, organs, acoustic and electric guitars, orchestral, ethnic and synth tones. Any two of the 128 tones can be layered or split across the keyboard for a richer sound, although the volume mix of each layer is fixed. You can further tweak the onboard tones using 8 reverb and 8 chorus effects. With 128 note polyphony, a beginner piano student will never encounter note drop-offs when playing. You can also shift the sounds up or down an octave for a wider range, as well as transpose to a different key to match other musicians you are playing with. While the sounds and features commensurate with the lower price tag, the user interface is one of the more frustrating things on this digital piano. So much so that I am absolutely sure anyone who buys this digital piano will just use the default grand piano tone and nothing else due to the high friction of accessing the functions. Thankfully, Donna included 4 user registration memory slots for storing a snapshot of your configuration for quick recall. The pair of onboard 15-watt amplified speakers is sufficient for use in a home environment, but you'll need more powerful external amplification via the 1/4-inch auxiliary port for larger venues or if you require a wider dynamic range. If you predominantly use only the default piano tone, this digital piano has a lot for the price. If you don't mind paying more, you can find my recommended digital pianos with higher quality samples and a more user-friendly interface in the description. Aimed at the beginner piano student, the DDP-60 has a USB MIDI port for connecting to piano learning apps. The ones I recommend are in the description. While wireless Bluetooth MIDI and audio streaming would be nice, it would definitely raise the price tag, and that explains their absence. 3 1/4-inch headphone jacks, 2 well concealed at an awkward location under the keyboard and 1 at the rear panel, allows you to connect up to 3 pairs of headphones for quiet practice or during lessons with a teacher. My favorite pair of studio quality headphones is in the description. A duet mode splits the sound on the keyboard into 2 identical musical ranges so a student can emulate a teacher's demonstration during lessons. The included triple pedal supporting soft sostenuto and damper is surprising, considering other digital pianos at this price only support a single damper pedal. 83 drum rhythms and backing chord accompaniments ranging from pop, rock, ballad, Latin and jazz music will make keeping time during practice more interesting, but don't expect these rhythms to be good enough for performing along with. kindly, no one will be buying these digital piano for the drum rhythms. A major selling point of this digital piano is the elegant Scandinavian minimalist design. To complement your home decor, you get a choice of grey wood grain or light oak wood grain surfaces. I have a pale oak furnishing theme in my home, and I really love how the DDP-60 blends in with my home decor. However, if you don't mind paying more, you can find an 88-key digital piano with fully weighted key action, wireless Bluetooth, hundreds of professional-grade rhythm accompaniments and sounds in the description, together with my recommended keyboards, pianos, and music learning apps.